Another story about cancel culture. We talked about it yesterday. We have an update on Matt Damon. If you recall, over the weekend, he did an interview where he revealed he stopped using the, quote, F-Slur for a homosexual, end quote, months ago after his daughter told him it was dangerous. So now he's clarifying those comments. In a statement sent to The Hollywood Reporter, he says, "I have never called anyone the F-Slur in my personal life, and this conversation with my daughter was not a personal awakening. I do not use slurs of any kind." Okay, Erica, you weren't here yesterday to chime into that. So what did you think about it? And then now what do you think about his response? Is this him backpedaling, or is this giving us a little bit more clarification?
Well, everybody got really up in arms about this as if it was shocking. And quite frankly, I mean, I'm not saying anything about him as a person, but I wasn't shocked that he was using that type of language. I wasn't. Why would we be shocked by that? Like, I mean, you have to consider the idea that, you know, these people, I mean, he's what, in his 40s or 50s?
50s, I think, early 50s.
From Boston?
I mean, Erica,
I mean,
I'm telling you the
truth. Like, it's like I'm not shocked by it. And I'm not trying to offend people from Boston. I'm just simply saying, I'm not shocked by it.
I lived in Providence, Rhode Island for 4 years. Shout out North Providence. And honestly, that word is used like the word was. Like, it is just.
Yeah, but when did you live there?
I lived there from 90.
Okay, that was a while ago. I don't think they still use it today. I just don't.
The younger kids, but Erica, Sam, there are people that were on this planet before this kind of generation that's been able to look at the internet and see somebody speak like, hey, that word hurts me. Some people grew up in the 80s. We're like, remember when we didn't know everything? Remember those times? Those people, that was hardwired, that concrete was hardened, and it's hard to get that kind of language out of your system.
I kind of want to go back a little bit about cancel culture, right, and where Matt Damon stands and where Kathy Griffin stands. It's when someone canceled, because you kind of made it political a little bit. When somebody is canceled that you don't like, people are all for it, right? The exact thing happens to the opposite party or someone that you care about, then it's all hell's breaking loose, because no way is this person taking a back seat, because that's where it gets blurry, okay? I don't like that we automatically assume where they come from or what they do as that type of person. That's who they are for the rest of their lives. That's not true. It's one little mistake. If someone is a rapist, I said before, everyone has a road for redemption. If you're a rapist, if you do horrible, horrific things like that, I'm not talking about you, okay? But everyone wants to talk about if you slipped one word or used one slur. They want to make you like you're a Nazi and you rape women and whatever word you use and equate it to that. Those are the bad guys. Not if you slip or where you come from or your environment and it's not an excuse of what you say, but we want to associate all the negative and the worst people in the world because I said one word that made you uncomfortable, and now I said that word, now you want me canceled, and it's okay for you to go on my Instagram to tell me my kids to kill themselves? Do you see the circle that we're in, that it's just never ending if we all don't get a grip on what's going on and say, this is right, this is wrong. I understand I love this person. I understand they're my favorite musician, but what they did was wrong.
And who gets forgiven if Matt Damon called himself out?
Right.
So it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like, where's the line? But a lot of people, we could keep talking about it because a lot of people would call it accountability culture. I get that, and I'm on board with that.
I've never even heard of that culture.
We have to have discernment, though. You got to take it case by case, and there has to be some nuance. But we've lost all that. I agree with you there.